What one word would I use to describe Governor Maggie Hassan's State of the State speech last week? Safe. That's the one. It fits. It's perfect. And it's what happens when you have a one-term governor who politically is in a comfortable position, faces a little-known, underfinanced Republican candidate, Andrew Hemingway, with a lot of energy, but without a lot of raw resources. So you give a speech that's safe. You talk about the minimum wage, but you don't embrace a specific minimum wage. Why? Because one, you know you're the former Senate Majority Leader and you know a minimum wage increase probably isn't going to pass the state Senate. So you don't own the minimum wage increase that the business communities don't want while they're trying to make the sausage in the House of Representatives. And then when it fails, you don't own the failure. It's the same reason why she talked about more spending for infrastructure. We've got to complete the widening of I-93, but I'm not going to endorse a turnpike toll increase, and I'm not going to endorse raising the gas tax. I'm going to let the legislature decide. And if they decide nothing, then I don't own that either. It's also why on gun control, when we're only one of 16 states that doesn't report to the criminal background system at the federal level, when someone with mental illness applies for a firearm, she said, well, let's have a study. Let's have a commission, examine all these laws to come up with future legislation after the next election. So you don't have gun owner communities and activists who are very powerful in New Hampshire going after you. Those were just some of the ways you fashion a proposal that's safe. The other thing that's safe about this is she talked about improving workers' comp. She talked about a gold standard for companies to have less regulation if they have a good track record with state regulators. All of that's going after Republican donors who supported former four-term Governor John Lynch. You know, by one count, the Telegraph once did an analysis, and as many as 40% of Republican donors gave to Lynch. Hassan wants that money. How does she get it? By giving a safe State of the State speech.